So yesterday I was just scrolling through YouTube and I noticed that the current Jeju Island arc in Solo Leveling Season 2 is being heavily compared to the Chimera Ant arc from Hunter X Hunter. People are saying that Solo Leveling has copied Hunter x Hunter. And honestly, it's all over the internet right now. Everyone's talking about it. Now, I've personally watched both arcs in full, so I can easily break down whether Solo Leveling really copied Hunter x Hunter or if there's more to the story. But before I get into that, I want to mention, Solo Leveling isn't the first anime to face such allegations. Many popular shows in the past were accused of copying others. For example, Naruto was called a rip-off of Hunter x Hunter because Sasuke's character heavily resembles Kurapika. Even Jujutsu Kaisen was once accused of being a mix of Naruto and Bleach. And don't even get me started on Black Clover. Some people say it's almost a copy-paste of Naruto. These allegations usually pop up when a new anime becomes insanely popular. And that's exactly what's happening with Solo Leveling right now. So let's talk about the Jeju Island arc, probably the most hyped arc of Season 2. We first see Jinwoo in the Red Gate arc, then in the Demon Castle arc where he gets the Demon Kaisel, and it all leads up to the Jeju Island arc. Jeju Island is off South Korea's southern coast, where an S-rank gate opens, but it couldn't be closed in time. Korea had launched multiple raids there, sending their top S and A rank hunters, but most were killed. Because of the low population, recruiting strong hunters was hard. For 3 years, they launched 3 major raids, all failed. The island was overrun by ants. Later, these ants evolve and grow wings. They begin flying to Korea and Japan's beaches. That's when both countries decide to form a united strike team of 16 S-rank hunters, 11 from Japan, 5 from Korea. Japanese hunters take out low-level ants, while Korean hunters deal with the royal guards and the queen, aiming to destroy the reproduction system. But then comes the twist. The real threat isn't the queen, it's the ant king. A beast far stronger than any human, and this is where the story starts to feel a lot like Hunter x Hunter. Now, let's break down why people are calling it a copy. In the Chimera Ant Arc, the ants don't even look like ants by the end. They look like weird hybrids of chameleons, buffaloes, penguins, and more. But they are ants, born from the Chimera Ant Queen. Whoever the queen consumes, her children inherit those traits. Eat a crocodile, the ant looks like a croc. Eat a human, the ant gains humanoid features. These hybrid ants grow in size and power and start wiping out humans nearby. Sounds familiar, right? Same thing happens in Solo Leveling. Initially, the ants aren't humanoid, but later they evolve, become human-like, and grow wings. So yeah, it's not about appearance, it's about evolution. Just like Chimera ants evolved, so did the Jeju ants. Now let's compare the kings. In both arcs, the ant kings are godlike. In Hunter x Hunter, the Chimera Ant Queen gives birth to Meruem, who's insanely powerful and can even use the abilities of Nen users he consumes. Solo Leveling's Beru does the exact same thing. He eats a healer and gains healing powers. That's very similar. And just like Hunter x Hunter had royal guards around Meruem, Solo Leveling has royal guards protecting the Ant Queen. However, there are key differences too. In Hunter x Hunter, the queen dies giving birth to Meruem. He literally rips out of her body. Meanwhile, in Solo Leveling, the Ant Queen is killed by hunters. So while on the surface, both arcs share themes, ants, evolution, flying, powerful kings, their core stories are very different. In fact, Meruem's entire character arc is so deep that I could make a full 20-25 minute video just about him. On the other hand, Beru's arc ends when Jinwoo defeats him and turns him into a shadow soldier. It's not nearly as emotionally complex. Also keep in mind, the Chimera Ant Arc is 132 chapters long. A lot of Hunter x Hunter fans even dropped the manga because the arc was so long. So no, Solo Leveling isn't a direct copy. It might be slightly inspired, but it's not stealing. Look, when creators make anime and manga, they face a lot of challenges. They need good stories, avoid overused tropes, and still make something that stands out in a market where people have seen everything. That's why we sometimes see recycled ideas, and that's not a bad thing.